Hey everybody, Lisa Zavaniak here from lifelikeyoumeanit.com, and I'm coming to you live to share another NLP strategy to change your life. So today I would like to talk about the concept of the map is not the territory. So what does that really mean? If you think about it even just logically, right? If you have a map, and we know obviously there's lots of different details that are on the map, right? You can go and find your way through or in or out of any situation if you've got an up-to-date proper map. But does that mean that that is exactly what that land is like? That what that land will always be like? Just because you've got the map, does that mean that that is set in stone, essentially? Right? So let's just look at that in terms of, well, us as human beings, right? We've got a set of ideas, and those ideas are built upon our own belief system about ourselves, about what we're capable of, our place in the world, right? Our abilities, what we need to do to earn money, what we need to do to be loved, what age we should be married, how many children we should. We have all kinds of different beliefs that are at any given time kind of running our show. And we're looking through our eyes as people who believe these things. Now, some of our beliefs are going to be similar, right, depending on our culture. So people that are, generally speaking, brought up in the Western world, for example, we might all hold a common belief about what age is appropriate to get married, how many children we should have, right, the size of our house, what type of career we should have, what age we should be when we have that career, whether or not we should go to university or college, or no, just go to work straight out of secondary school. Right? We've got all of these kind of similar beliefs, if not a little bit different, tweaked here or there. And then another culture is going to come along, and their beliefs in those same ideas are going to be potentially very, very different. Right? We all are going to believe that we can earn money, but what we believe about how hard we have to work to earn that money, how hard we have to work to keep that money, how valuable that money is, how good you have to be at your job, what that says about you. If you've got more money than what you need, what that says about you. What type of person are you then? Are you greedy? Are you selfish? Did you step on the backs of other people? We've got all kinds of ingrained notions and deep-rooted beliefs about something as simple as money, right? That ends up impacting all the decisions that we make around money, right? So that means our decisions about our career, right? What job we're going to have, how hard we're going to work, but then also in our personal lives, what we're going to spend that money on, etc. That doesn't mean that it's true. It's like the map. The map is only as good as its time, right? Landform is going to change. Water levels are going to rise or fall. We're going to have, earthquakes and volcanoes and things that will physically change the landscape. The map is not the territory. Just because we've got a belief, because we heard adults talking about it when we were growing up, that you've got to work really hard in order to earn money, and then you only have just what you need. And then, oh, those people that have more money than what they need, oh, wow, they've done something wrong, right? They're criminals. They've stepped on the back of other people. They're selfish. They're so self-absorbed. They always have some ulterior motive. All kinds of things we heard adults talking about when we were growing up. And that's just using the example of money. It doesn't mean it's true. Just because someone said it, just because lots of people said it, just because somebody knew somebody who was greedy and had lots of money, doesn't mean that having lots of money makes you a bad person, right? It doesn't. It doesn't have to be the truth. And the best way for you to actually realize this and overcome this idea is for you to bring awareness to the fact that you have these thoughts in the first place, that these beliefs are there, and then start becoming aware of how they're impacting your life, how your beliefs about something as simple as money is impacting the decisions that you make about your career, about spending habits, everything to do with money. Become aware of the connection between that belief and your behavior. And then you start to look around and start to say, can I challenge this belief at all? Do I know anybody who has more money than me? But I don't believe that they are greedy or selfish or terrible people. In fact, I actually know that they are quite giving, quite supportive, quite loving. They give to many charities. I always know that they're a place that I can go to for advice and for comfort. They're really, really good people, and they also have more money than me, right? Can you start to break down that belief by actually challenging yourself with the people that you've surrounded yourself with? Right? Is there somebody that you admire that actually is breaking the mold of this belief that you have, whatever it is, that you can start allowing yourself to be a bit open to doubt here and start to say, maybe my belief is just that. It's an idea. It's a thought. Maybe it's not true. Maybe I can show myself evidence of this by looking at other people in my life. So these are people, I suggest you start with people that you actually know, that you're actually friends with, you admire, you respect them. But then you can also look at people that are, maybe celebrities, like somebody like Oprah Winfrey or something like that, who, have obviously loads and loads of money, but also gives back tremendously, right? Always has such a compassionate heart, is empathetic, is giving and kind and supportive and caring, and all of these things that we know about Oprah from all of the work that she does, or at least we think we know about Oprah from all the work that she does, right? So you can expand this to be anybody that you want, but I recommend that you start looking at somebody that you are actually close to, because then you can resonate with them and you can start to say, okay, so we're talking about the same level of money that's possible for me to earn, not millions and millions like Oprah Winfrey. Sure, if I had millions and millions, I would also be a good person. I'd be donating and blah, blah, blah. If you make it more realistic for you in your situation, somebody that has a little bit more money than you, then that doesn't seem so far out of the ball game here, right? And you can actually see, okay, so maybe they do have a bigger house and a fancier car and stuff like that because they can afford it. Maybe they don't. Maybe they live, well below their means, and they choose to use that money that they make extra to you to go on family holidays or to help people out with charitable donations or whatever. It doesn't matter. But the fact that you are able to resonate with them a little bit more, that is the part that matters. And you start allowing yourself to be open to doubt and start realizing that these beliefs that you have are just thoughts. It doesn't mean that they're true, and that actually you can find evidence to show your unconscious mind and your conscious mind that in fact these beliefs don't have to be true. And then you can start extending that with people that have even more money and people that have even more money, right? Until you make your way up to somebody the likes of Oprah Winfrey. And I'm talking about money here because money makes the world go round. We all would think that we would want to use and have more money, right? So it's a relatable topic. But you could do the same thing with thinking about your negative self-talk, right? Thinking that you are not good enough, right? And look at somebody else who has maybe gone through something similar to you, hardship-wise, right? They don't have to have gone through the exact same thing because you're never going to find that, but find somebody that's gone through what you would consider a considerable hardship and listen to the way that they talk about themselves, right? And they're always talking about themselves with respect and honor and love, and realize that you care for this person and you respect this person, you honor them, and they're not that far away from you. You're not where you want to be in that regard, and they are, but the distance between the two of you, as far as your ability to get to where they are, is not that vast. So now you can start to use that to show your unconscious and conscious minds that, hey, look, you can go through difficult times and you can come out the other side. You can believe at first that you're not good enough, and you can work through that, and you can find your worth and your value. And those two things don't have to be linked, going through hard times and feeling like you are not good enough. You can actually feel really good about yourself, find your inner strength, and find a way to love and respect yourself because of what you've been through, not despite it. Right? And we can go on and on and on all day about all the different types of beliefs that you have, and using this same concept. The map is not the territory, to be able to challenge every single one of them. I hope that this helps. Please feel free to jump on over to lifelikeyoumeanit.com/calendar and book your free 30-minute discovery call with me and learn exactly how NLP can help change your life. Cannot wait to meet you, learn all about you, and see exactly what I can do to help. Bless.